on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackle at the 26.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage. They could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Quick throw. The catch is made. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Tackled, but forced down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Single back, takes the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you start to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Oh, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Pass caught, second down now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Now, this just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running back grabs it on the screen. Tackle made at the 41. Closer to the 50.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. Scanning the field, it's Smith. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
A completion makes it second and short. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's swarmed by the defense. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry out. It's a run. Running back's got it. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Extending the play now. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Dropping back, it's Smith. Looking to scramble. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play, but give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
second down incompletion. We'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. That's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
And it's good right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Auburn offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Took contact on the throw. That's incomplete, even on a 1st down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the 1st down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that 1st down marker.
They bring the punter onto the field now. When he's got some space here. And he's brought down immediately on that one. Had a gutsy to try a return, but the coach may have preferred a fair catch. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
To throw, it's Smith. It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 45. It's a solid game to pick up the 1st down and what will be likely the final play of this 1st quarter. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. He made the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Trying to extend the play. And he'll lost it to the end zone. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
Oh, it's a reverse. And they tackle him for a huge loss, 9 yards behind the line.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained. That reverse wasn't going anywhere, just textbook.
Now it's second down here. Looking downfield, it's Smith. Catch made on the right side. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, the swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Texas. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. And they'll use the ground game here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. And we're able to get him down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick completion to the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. The linebacker shifting around now. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Drop for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now.
Okay, I really like the idea on 3rd down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down. Sometimes that can work out. But the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's complete downfield.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Handoff to the back. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Defense is coming after him. Looks like he's going to run it. And the freshman brings him down quickly. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He cannot escape the defense with a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. The offense still on the field to go for it on 4th and 11. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. There's a shot toward the end zone. And the 4th down pass is incomplete, but there is a flag. This is a big call. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Longhorns come up to the line in the hurry-up. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Trying to create here on the move. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. The quarterback's got it on the option. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock. That'll cost the offense 5. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. First down, looking to throw the football. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense has got the football. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Hey, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Catch made on the out route.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. It's an out route, the catch made. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's 3rd down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Smith. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Longhorns. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And they get set now to try the PAT. He connects on the PAT. It's 13-0 now. Kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Caught quickly. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
And that is impressive run here by this back. Not only to be able to pick up those big yards, but what I love to see is the mental toughness. This guy put the ball on the ground the last time he had it. The coach doesn't shy away from getting the ball very next time out, and he delivers with a big game.
It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quick pressure. They've got him down for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Snags a quick throw. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looks right for a quick completion. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Extra point makes it a 6-point game, 13-7. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Texas offense comes back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Crosses the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Texas.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together.
Fighting for the end zone. Now the ball comes loose.
Well, and that play ends in a complete disaster for the offense. A fumble on a 2-point conversion. Have to protect the ball much better than that.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. First and 10 play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch is made way down inside the 30. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Point after, not right through. Kickoff team is on the field to root this one away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And here comes a deep shot. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Oh, here comes the reverse. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
To the air, it's Smith. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Quarterback drops back. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's hit just before the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Makes a quick catch. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made after a big gain.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Tigers. They will claim the 2nd half lead. Took some extra time in the weight room, paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you've got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll hand it off. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Tailback takes the handoff again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down. The Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Smith. He's escaping the pocket now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. It's a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This should be the last play of the quarter. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Catch made on the out route. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up 1st and goal.
You call a quick out on 3rd down? I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down.
Touchdown, Longhorns. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And he doesn't make it. The run is stopped short, so the lead remains 5 here in the 4th. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, and he flat dropped it. It's going to bring up 3rd down for this offense.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the 2nd half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
Fighting off the defender. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. And there's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Oh, a reverse. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Moving the receiver now before the snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
And that's going to be a 1st down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
He hands it off from the gun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tackle made after just a short gain. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
This try is no good. The lead remains at 5 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Going for a big play downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down. Second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Tough running there. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's everything you could hope for here for an offense. They make a nice completion here. The thing that really stood out to me, the 4th quarter, late in the game, the clock is essential. Get out of bounds when you can. Get a 1st down when you can. He does both here to set up the offense here nicely.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback dropping back, and he floats this pass deep down the right side. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Looking to throw it again. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Oh, so close to coming up with that conversion here on 4th down in the 4th quarter. Close football game. Now you got to rely on your own defense to come up with a stop and hope you get one more chance.
They'll use that running game trying to bleed the clock here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be 1st down and goal. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. 1st and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. But go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume, just keep running the football. You look at the clock,
in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground, keep pounding, run that clock, because you got everything working in your direction.
Yeah, they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And the wideout goes in motion. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he's brought down there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And he's got it for a huge gain, brought down at the 30. Touchdown, Auburn. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, how fitting that this offense finds a way to score a touchdown late in the game. They've been doing it all year long, and a big reason that they're here in the postseason. Now, you always practice the 2-point plays, right? Now, you better pick your best one and deliver to tie this game up.
Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And it's caught, and the 2-point conversion will tie up this game here late in the 4th quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Your worst case scenario, you go to overtime. But can they make something happen here? Try to win it in regulation. Let's see. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the 1st down. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Caught on the outside. It's DeMarco. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. We'll see what the play call is as the offense begins its final drive. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half. And he's already at it again.
Looking to throw. It's Smith. It's an out route. The catch made. He'll go down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They come up and quickly spike it, stopping the clock. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
Third down. They don't gain anything from here. It's a 51-yard field goal try. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he fires the football to the right side. And it's a touchdown, but hold on here. We have a flag down. Let's check what that's about. That one's going to hurt. Take that crucial touchdown off the board, back them up, and we'll see if they can score again. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And now a timeout is taken by the defense with 11 seconds remaining. So out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. And it comes down to this, a chance to put his team in the lead in the final stages of this one. The field goal is good. And they've regained the lead. After the clutch kick to take the lead, now they'll kick it away. The offense still a chance to tie this game if they can drive the field quickly. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. First down, looking to throw the football. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He's going to take off here. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advanced. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.